Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. And today we have, contrary to everyone's expectations, we'd like to prove yoga is not just for girls. We have two young gentlemen right here. To my left, we have Ron Thomas, who's also a producer here at Manhattan Neighborhood Network. Ron disappeared from my radar for about, 3-4 months, Ron?
That long?
Yeah, the guilt on your face says yes, probably longer. Ron, remind our viewers, refresh our memory, what you do here, what channel. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your program.
I've been lost in the wilderness, but I'm back now.
All right.
My show is Big Talk.
Okay.
And it's every Thursday at 1 p.m. I did get a call from someone that said, "Hey, wait a minute, you're on Yogaxpress and Big Talk?"
Right.
They're on at the same time.
Did you tell them that you have avatars? You have another form that goes at the same time?
I'm an ET. I time travel. I go in and out of different cauldrons of
roles.
time.
Right. Actually, talking about being in two places at the same time, that's what in Indian mythology we call them avatar. I know avatar over here is something totally different. It's been made into a movie. But in India, an avatar is a form. So we believe that each human being has 7 forms. We have 7 avatars. So we are manifested in 7. We could be an animal, a plant, whatever, but in 7 forms. So I think it's more like 7 people. So there are 7 people in the world, including yourself, that might look like you, have your characteristics, born on the same day, maybe not with the same name. So we all believe we have avatars. So there you go.
Someone told me they had a doctor who looked just like me, I think.
There you go. So you've got one avatar discovered already. The other one is on Yogaxpress and on Big Talk.
I travel through different dimensions. Yes.
Nice. What is your show about, Ron?
It's an intelligentsia show about politics and international intrigue.
International entry. I'm going to have you visit Ron on his show. Every Thursday is at 1:30, right?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock
1
every
p.m.
Thursday on Manhattan Neighborhood.
Same time as
Network.
Yogaxpress.
Same time. That we are 1:30.
Well, I'm an hour.
Oh, you're an hour show. That's right. So there's a bit of overlap.
Yeah.
And what channel are you on?
56.
56. Wonderful. So every Thursday, 1 to 2 p.m., channel 56, watch Ron on Big Talk. Ron hosts the show.
Yes.
And you lead the discussions.
Yes.
Just one day in the week, I'll forgive you if you don't watch and stretch with us. So that's okay. Welcome back to the show, Ron. It's always good to have you. Darwin, Reina, to my right. Darwin, I know you're multi-talented and you've been in a lot of places. Tell us a little more about yourself.
Ben, well, I gotta tell you that I gotta be also in a movie. I was on 2 weeks ago, in Magical Love is the name of the movie.
Nice. Magical Love. Okay.
Yeah, Magical Love, And it was a lot of fun. I was a Mexican immigrant in that movie. Yeah, so it was a lot of fun. I'm not Mexican, but well, I play like a Mexican.
Did is the Spanish the same?
Yeah.
Same Spanish, same language, just a dialectal difference, same language.
Yeah, same language. And I'm doing other stuff, like you know.
I know, but our viewers want to know you.
And what else? I gotta go back to Barcelona, like I told you, but I'm coming back right away.
You're gonna be back.
Yeah,
you cannot be away from. No one can be
No.
away from New York for too long.
That's true.
This place is addictive. So you're just going home to visit family?
Yeah, to solve a little, take care of a
family
business. Yeah.
Business. Okay.
Yeah. And I'll be back again because I had to keep studying here, you know. And,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
What are you studying? Studying acting, right?
Yeah,
That's
acting.
right. How long is the course?
It's 2 years.
2 years. Wow.
Yeah, I already have like 6 months. Yeah.
And you've already done roles.
Yeah, a lot
Amazing.
of roles. Yeah,
That's
amazing.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, you just have to do it. Like Ron was telling me, he was playing the guitar. I told
Right.
him it's very
That's right.
difficult.
I'm learning the guitar, yes.
The guitar the first year, but don't give up. That's the point. It's like yoga.
Exactly.
If you don't do yoga,
You have to keep practicing.
yeah, right?
Right.
Repetition is the
Talking about practice, that's what it's about. The stretching part is about retraining neglected muscles.
yeah.
So you have the acting talent, you just need somebody to bring it out in you.
Exactly.
Keep practicing.
Yeah.
This is good practice ground for you while you're stretching. You're also recalling all the things
That's
you do.
true. That's true, Banu. Yeah.
Ruby. Ruby is Darwin's mother, Ruby. We'd all like to say hi to you, and we can dedicate this
Hi,
episode
Ruby.
to Ruby.
Hi, Ruby. I love you.
That's nice. You said maybe tomorrow's episode you can tell us how to say
Actually,
a few words.
she's watching us.
She's watching us?
Yeah, through the www.
Internet.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
www.mnn.org. So I'm so glad you brought that up. Viewers at home, if you cannot watch us, if you're not in New York, you can still watch us through our website, Manhattan Neighborhood Network. That's where we film these episodes. So go to www.mnn.org and go to MNN3. If you have access to our show in New York, this yoga fitness program airs Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35 at 1:30 in the afternoons. Thursdays we clash with Ron's show. You can
Just
also
go back and forth.
go back and forth while you're stretching. Have some discussions with Ron too. We also have a website, yogaxpress.com, yogaxpress.com. What we do in this workshop, in these episodes, is we workshop a very simple sequence called 48 Plus that targets 8 common ailments. It helps you prevent the common ailments like arthritis, asthma, constipation, diabetes. We're not saying you're going to get rid of all your ailments, but you can help delay it. You can help reduce any pain because of these ailments. You've got hypertension, lumbago, piles is hemorrhoids, and sciatica.
What's lumbago?
Lumbago is low back pain.
Oh, okay.
You have back pain and you have back pain. So you've got mid back pain, upper back pain, which upper back pain can come because of any worries that you hold in your trapezius.
Oh, yeah.
Low back pain is because of not bad, I wouldn't say bad, but because of misuse of your back. For instance, what you cannot shift with one foot, you shouldn't lift with 2 hands. That's one of the principles of.
But you cannot shift with one foot.
So if you have a big carton that you're supposed to help someone carry, try moving it with your foot. If you cannot move it with one foot, don't try to lift it with 2 hands. There are some basic principles, and if you do, you might find that you have low back pain, and if you continue to do that, you could end up with something called lumbago. So you want to be very careful. You want to watch your back, literally and figuratively. You want to be careful.
Wow.
Well, I'm trying to lift weights now.
Well, if you're lifting weights, oh no, you're talking about weights at the gym.
Yeah.
That's different. You have control over it.
Oh, okay.
But you're lifting something from the floor. And first thing is you want to go down. When we come to the lumbago episode, I'll show you a little more. But you want to go down on one knee and lift it. Keep your back straight. You don't bend over to lift something heavy. But you also test it with that foot. We should dedicate the next episode to lumbago too. Actually, maybe we should do, instead of chest openers, we could do low back. Do you want to do that?
Yoga is that good for all those diseases?
Yoga
you were
is
talking
good to
about?
help
Really?
delay and prevent many common ailments.
Wow.
Yoga is more preventive than curative. In fact, that's what we should be doing. If we all practice our stretches, including our breathing, we don't do much breathing on air because people would like to stretch with us. But if you can practice your breathing at home, extend your breathing times, increase, enhance lung power, you can actually decrease the number of trips you make to the doctor. We can try and delay. Let the doctors take care of the serious ailments. You don't want to run to the doctor for a little bit of a headache or a bit of back pain that can be prevented. So let's do that. Do you want to do chest openers or you want to do low back? You know what? We will do lumbago episode tomorrow. Let's do that. Tomorrow's episode we'll do postures that will help strengthen your low back. Let's stay with the chest openers today. Josiane Hurd, our director, thank you so much for helping keep our show on track. And we'd also like to thank Roberto Espinel, our facilitator, who's responsible for the lights and the sound system here today. And thank you, Rich. We are going to go, let's see, we're going to do chest openers. So we're going to stand up and do some standing chest openers and then move on to seated. If we get a chance, we'll do 2 prone and a couple of supine. I'm going to stand up. Heels are together, toes slightly apart. Since both of you are taller than I am, let's stagger ourselves, go back just a little bit. Don't go too far back. There's not too much light in the back. So come forward, come in the middle of your mat, and I'll come forward. How's that? Yeah, just a little more, about 6 inches back. In the middle of your mat. Beautiful. So you want to make sure we can watch the monitor, so you don't want to go too far back, so the lights should be on you. Heels are together, toes slightly apart, palms in front of your chest. We're going to help our viewers. We're going to take our viewers through some chest openers. And the idea is to open up your chest to enhance your lung power and help delay or prevent asthma if you can. So asthma itself, some of the symptoms are constriction of chest muscles, inflammation of chest muscles. It could be caused by for different reasons. You might have a lot of stress in your body. You might have asthma in the family. So because genetically, many people in your family may have asthma, you may have the asthma gene. So if you're unfortunate enough to go to a dusty part of town, the genes get triggered. So we want to make sure we are ready for it. What we're going to do is take you through a very simple chest opener called Hasta Uttana. Inhale the arms up. And then once your arms are all the way up, wiggle your biceps behind your ears and then open up your chest. Tilt your pelvis forward just a little bit, not too much. Take your head back and hold. Take your shoulders back even while they're up. Your arms do not have to be all the way straight. You can open up your elbows. Make sure you take your shoulders back, open up your chest. So when your chest is open, keep breathing. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Keep exhaling. When your chest is open, you're enhancing lung power by opening up the pectorals. You're stretching the intercostal muscles between the rib cage. Now, exhale and release. Bring your arms down by your side. We're all going to turn away from the other camera. We're going to face this camera. Ron, you're very tall, so I'm going to also have you turn this way, but I'm going to have you stand there, this way. We'll take you through a posture called Trikonasana. Three is three, cone is corner or triangle. Now, make sure that both your feet are nice and secure on the mat. When your brakes are on right now, when you're nice and secure, bring your left foot out so that the heel of the left foot is at a T with the inside of the right foot. Your upper body faces the right side of the room. Now, inhale your arms up to shoulder height. Open up your chest nicely. And keep your arms there at shoulder height. Palms are facing down. Lean a little bit to the left. We're going to exhale. Dip the left arm in front of the left ankle. I'm going to wiggle my left foot further. Exhale and dip. You do not have to go all the way down. Just go as far down as you can. Make sure you're making some kind of contact. So if your hand doesn't come all the way, rest your elbow against your knee. Take your right arm all the way up, both palms face forward, look up at the raised arm and open up your right shoulder. You want to open up the right side of your chest. Keep breathing, keep exhaling when it gets difficult. Exhale. Inhale, let's come up. Arms are at shoulder height, palms are facing down. Turn the left foot in, turn the right foot out. I hear sounds. Who do we have here? Lean a little bit to the right. Exhale.
That's the robotic camera.
Oh, it's a camera.
Yogi, the other Adi Yogi, Sarah.
Oh, I see. Exhale and dip. Now remember again, you don't have to go all the way down. You're fine at your knees. Just make sure that your hand rests on your knee. Don't push the knee back too far. Take the left arm all the way up. Look up at the raised arm and hold.
This is my good side, you know?
This is your good side.
Yeah.
That's why you're going a little deeper. Keep exhaling. And open up your left shoulder. So you get to open up the chest. Keep breathing. Inhale. Let's come up. Exhale and relax. Bring the right foot in. Wiggle your feet a little closer. Let's turn to face the front of the camera. Now, we are going to turn to the left of the mat this time. I'm going to take you through a fairly intense back bend, but it's also a good chest opener. But remember, today's episode is about opening up the chest muscles and to enhance lung power. So you don't have to go deep. All you need to do is make sure your shoulders go back as much as you can so you open up your chest. Bring your feet out about 6 to 8 inches apart. 6 inches, 8 if you're very tall. Darwin and Ron, you both may want to bring your feet. Darwin, you can bring yours a little further. Put your brakes on. So bring your toes in. Place your palms on your buttocks and push the elbows back. That itself opens up your chest right there. Now, here's what you want to do. This posture is called Tiryangasana. Tiryang is reverse inversion. If you wish, you're welcome to go really deep all the way down the back of your legs, but you don't have to. You get a wonderful chest opener right here by pushing your elbows closer together. Open up your shoulders. Inhale, lift your chin up. Exhale, glide your palms down the back of your legs. You don't have to go deep. As you go down, bend your knees. Wherever you are is fine. Make sure you open up your shoulders. Keep exhaling and dip. Inhale. Let's come up.
Wow.
Exhale and release. But it feels good when you come up. And if you don't feel dizzy, before we go further, let's do a little bit of a twist, an upper body twist, just to ease any dizziness, any kind of pain you may have felt. But while we're doing this, just understand, Darwin, you did great. The idea is to keep exhaling as you go back. So did Ron. As long as you open up your chest, you're fine. If you don't feel dizzy, if you do feel dizzy, what you want to do is just relax a little bit and then do a bit of a forward fold. Today, did you feel any dizziness?
No,
you didn't.
this time not.
Sometimes people may have an issue going back all the way, and I tell them not to go back too deep. Viewers, you don't need to go too deep. The idea is to just open up your chest. Let's turn to the front of the camera. Let's turn to face the camera. I'm going to take you through a posture called Ashwa Sanchala. So you're going to go down on one knee. The other knee is up. Ashwini is horse. Now take your left foot back. Bring your right foot forward. Now I'm going to wiggle. If you're very tall, you want to bring it further apart. Good. Both feet are facing the front of the room. And the upper body is facing the front of the mat as well. Very gently, as you exhale, bend both your knees. Place the left knee on the floor. Very gently. Use your hands. Place the left knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes in the left foot. Ashwini is horse. Ashwa Sanchala is equestrian. So once you're up here, if it hurts a little bit, feel free. Would you like a prop, Ron? You haven't been with us for a while. So I'm going to put you on the spot and ask you.
I was doing something.
You need to keep stretching. You'll take a guitar lesson.
They said when you think about something, it's almost like doing it.
It's like doing. Oh, you were thinking about stretching. You know what? You're right. You're playing mind games with us now, but you're right. I read about that somewhere. When you think about it often enough, it's like actually doing it.
I was actually visualizing.
Unfortunately, with stretching, it's a little more. You need to keep coming here. Now, once you're down on both your knees, your left knee is on the floor. Uncurl your toes and dip your hip. Get the most out of your body, as deep as you can go. You don't have to go too deep. Just go wherever your body takes you. Now, open up your chest. This is about chest openers. Take your shoulders back. Place your hands right where they are. We're fine. We just want to open up, chin up, and take a deep breath in. Very gracefully as we can. We're going to ease off. Both your palms beside the right foot. Take the right foot back and then bring the left foot forward. Left foot forward, uncurl your toes in the right foot. And from Ashwa Sanchala, we're going to take you through a twist called Parsva Kona Namaskara, intense prayer twist. Kona is corner or twist. Parsva is intense. Namaskara is prayer. Now, exhale, dip your hip. You also get a beautiful stretch in the front of your quads on the upper right side of your thigh. Now, let's take this one step further. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over your left. Very nice. And the idea is about chest opener. So here's where you're going to get a wonderful opener for your chest on the left side. Place your left palm over your right and then open up the left shoulder so that you can enhance your lung power on the left side. Keep breathing. Don't forget, you also get a wonderful twist and a beautiful stretch for your obliques. Hold it. Inhale, let's release. And let's do the twist on the other side. I think we may just be repeating that Ashwini part of it, but we're not going to go too long in that posture. Bring the right foot forward and let's get our twist. Let's get the chest opener. Exhale, dip, inhale the left arm up. Dip your left elbow over your right knee. Place your right palm on top of the left and then open up your right chest. So take your right shoulder back. Inhale, let's release. Let's come down on all fours. So take the right foot back. Let's come on our hands and knees in Marjorie. You're not doing too badly in spite of the break, so I think all that thinking about stretching is helping you, right?
Meditate on this.
You're meditating with a postcard.
Yeah.
Hands directly below the shoulders, knees directly below the hips. Keep your toes curled in, fingers are nicely splayed so you get a good grip, make good contact with the earth. Now here's what we're going to do while we do it. It's a little harder to explain while we're doing it, so we're going to, while we're in this position, we're going to tell you about it. So we're going to inhale, dip our torso, the middle part of our torso, and then bring our chin and chest and buttocks up. And then we'll exhale, uncurl the toes and arch the backs. First, let's inhale and dip. Josiane likes this posture. She has a lot of cats. Our director, Josiane Hurd. Thank you for reminding us every time we get into this posture. She reminds me of a cat. Now, uncurl your toes, arch your back. Are you trying to get the fly? Arch your back. Now here's where we get the chest opener. Let's try that one more time. Curl your toes in, dip your torso, open up your chin and chest and lift your buttocks. Now you want to take your shoulders back, feel your chest opening up, uncurl your toes, arch your back. Let's come up on our knees into camel posture. The posture we just came out of is Marjorie or cat. And I know that's Josiane's favorite. We're all going to turn to face. If your knees hurt, feel free to use a face wash or a towel. Now, if you find that staying on your knees is too intense, bring your knees out just a little bit at hip width apart. I'm going to challenge myself today. I'm feeling a little stronger today. I'm going to bring my knees close. Whatever you do, keep your feet flat. The tops of your feet are flat. Place your palms on your buttocks. Just like Tiryangasana, this is a seated version. Ustrasana is camel, seated version of the intense back bend. Thank you, Josiane. Push your elbows back. That'll open up your chest. Inhale, lift your chin, open up your chest. Take your shoulders back. Now, if you wish, you can stay right there. If you want to go a little further, I'm going to take my palms down the back of my thighs. Keep exhaling. Glide your hands down your back. You're already getting a chest opener on, so stay where you are. Right hand on the right heel, left hand on the left heel. Tilt your head back, tilt your pelvis forward, and hold.
Wow.
Inhale, bring your palms back on your buttocks. We're going to sit on our heels. And if you wish, you're also welcome to sit on a block. And I'm going to help you with this, Ron. You might want to sit on the block. And if you need 2 blocks.
I still got that bad knee.
Oh, you still have, okay. Then you want to sit this one out. Or extend your legs out in front of you. Let's do that. Bring your legs out in front of you. I remember you had a bad knee last time, so you want to take care. You don't want to hurt yourself further. Darwin, if you're okay, use a block. Yeah, right. Sit on the block. And then if you can sit on the block, or if you've hurt your knee as Ron has, extend your legs out in front of you. You can even keep them folded, but what we're going to do is just go back a little bit. I'm going to sit on my heels. And what I'm going to do, in fact, just so viewers can see, you want to keep your heels, the top of your feet nice and flat, and then we're going to go back. So we're going to inhale, very gently lower the right hand. You can try this. Why don't you go back down?
I used to be able to do that.
I know, I remember that. But it's okay, take care, your knee is important. So place your right elbow on the floor and then the left, and then tilt your head back. So Darwin, you're going back.
Yeah.
Okay. Tilt your head back. I know you feel that stretch, right?
Yes.
Supta Vajra, supine diamond. Now, when we're in this posture, remember, it's always very tempting to bring the knees off of the floor. In fact, that happens to me a lot of times. I make a conscious effort to bring my knees back down to the floor, because the moment you bring your knees up, there's pressure on the ankle. So hold it right there. And then press with your palms. Now you're opening up your chest. Now press with your palms. Let's come up as gracefully as we can. And I'm going to turn to face the camera. I'm going to turn around.
This is for Sarah.
This one is for Sarah.
Yeah.
Does she like this very much?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
she does it extremely well too.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're expecting Sarah tomorrow. So tomorrow's episode will have Sarah Torres joining us. Supta Vajra, supine diamond. Now we're going to take you through a posture called Ardha Matsendra. Ardha is half, Matsya is fish, Matsendra, Lord of the Fishes. Tuck your left heel under your right buttock. Allow your body to make any adaptations that you need. We have about 3 minutes left, I believe. Take your right foot over the left knee. Make sure that your right foot, the toes on your right foot face the front of the studio. Very good. Adapt. Let your body adapt itself to this posture. Use a block if you need to. Now, once you've crossed over, right knee is up. What I'm going to do is push my right knee in and torque my upper body to the right. So I'm going to twist. I'm already quarter way there. Ardha Matsyendra is also called half spinal twist. Now, again, make your own adaptations. But if you can, try and keep up. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, dip the left elbow over the right knee. I'm going to help myself a little bit. Push it in. And then I need to hold on to my left knee. Otherwise, I come undone. But you don't have to. You can also place your left hand on your right thigh. Take your right hand behind you. And here's where you get your chest opener. Besides this wonderful twist, you want to open up your right shoulder. No, we're not going to use the belt now. You don't have to go that deep. You're doing great there. That's right. Just open up your right shoulder. So you want to get that stretch on the right side of your chest. And look back. Inhale. Release the left hand first. And then untangle your legs. And let's switch legs. I know. It feels good, but yeah, it was a bit intense. It was intense.
Stretch in this exercise.
You feel that stretch too, and the twist as well. But this episode is about chest openers, so even if you don't go too deep, if you can open up your chest, that's good. Tuck your right foot under your left thigh. Cross your left foot over your right, which is a bad knee. Be careful, okay? So you don't have to bend this too much. See if you can just bring that left foot forward, but that's okay. All you're going to do, you're going to twist and turn the other side. So what you just keep up with the upper twist. Don't worry about the legs. Be careful with the legs. Your left foot faces the front of the mat. Push your left knee in. Torque your upper body to the left. You're quarter way there. Now this side of the body, like you mentioned yesterday, cooperates a little more while the titles are rolling. Thank you, Josie and Hurd, our director. Thank you so much. Thanks to Rich and Manhattan Neighborhood Network, and thanks so much to Roberto Espinel, our facilitator. On behalf of Ron Thomas and Darwin Reina, this is Banu Suresh signing off. You are watching Yoga Express. Let's complete that twist. Inhale the right arm up, Ardha Matsyendra. Exhale, dip your right elbow over the left, and this side is a little more cooperative. Hold on to your right knee. Take your left hand behind you. Open up the left chest. So take your left shoulder back and look back and hold. When we say hold, it's always hold your posture, not your breath. Release. Inhale. Let's release. We've done both sides. While the cameras are still rolling, we can sneak in a couple more postures. I think we have a wonderful chest opener right there in Baddha Kona. So let's place the soles of both our feet together. Attach the soles of both your feet. Clasp both your feet with your hands. Push your knees down. If you're sitting on a block, as Darwin is, you should. Oh, it's fine. But you might find it's a little bit intense, but this will also help you bring your knees down. So push your knees down. Hold on. Push your knees down. Bring your elbows out. Exhale and fold. When you bring your elbows out, your shoulders need to go back. Lead with the chest. From the hip, fold. Now, if you're fortunate enough to be able to touch your forehead to your toes, that's wonderful, but this episode is about chest openers.